Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Thank you very much. Let me take this opportunity to invite Honorable Ntombi Mekwe, the Speaker of Gauteng Legislature, ladies and gentlemen, to take the stage. Please welcome her with your warm hands. Thank you.
Let me take the honor to welcome everybody present here. I see a lot of familiar faces, but we have arrived. We tried to do something. We've shaped this country, and I want to say thank you to our forebears. And thank you very much. You are all welcome. Let's all celebrate. You are all welcome. May you all enjoy the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage the PhD candidate, Mr. Michael Uwash, to give us a talk. Thank
you. Non-self-congratulatory appreciation for the extent of its achievements in bringing about the PEBA, or Sector Oversight Model-based rules reforms in 2004. Legislature autonomy is an obsession in legislative studies. But its roots are in the fact that American legislative studies dominates the field of legislative studies. And the US Congress becomes the teleological endpoint of any legislature development program. It's the benchmark. How close are we to becoming the United States Congress?
Thank you so much for the invite to come and share perspective with you and respond to Michael's paper. I mean, if you listen to his comparison, he talks about Canadian legislature, he talks about the US Congress. The US Congress, over 300 years of democracy, Canadian legislature in the range of 150 years of democracy. The question that I need to ask is whether those internal political party dynamics that might be responsible for at least this drive, or at least the enthusiasm behind this. The question I would like to close with remains, where we are, the successes of Gauteng provincial legislature in claiming the space for oversight.
I think we must also talk about, when you look at, you actually talk, we need to look at the form and style of oversight within the South African context, where people want to participate, want to make a contribution. And therefore, it's not just ticking of boxes. That participation is linked to change in the day-to-day life, in the lives of people. So the issue, it brings me back to a strong political party which allows its own members to participate in policy making, and what form of policy development every political party has to allow its own members to participate. So it's not only the governing party, we must also look at all political parties in the system, because opposition parties can also be governing parties. But if you have a party which does not allow members to participate robustly in policy making, when that political party is in charge of government, what do you expect in terms of how policy is made and how oversight is conducted by the members of that? There are a lot of people who have been here, who have worked in the system, who understand. But obviously when new people come, it's important also to inject creativity and new ideas into the system, particularly when you do a review. Because if that doesn't happen, every 5 years you'll start from scratch. Oversight will have its own complications because of that scenario. It's not very easy to have an oversight which is robust, because it requires time.
Thank you, Honorable Hope Papo, Mr. Mateka, Michael Uwash, for the contributions you've made in this topic this afternoon.
Lest the people of South Africa forget, in terms of what's going on in the Gauteng legislature, the significance of that is, if the public doesn't play its role beyond voting, and unless the public doesn't engage the legislature, and the legislature engage the citizenry in a collaborative effort of oversight, accountability, but also representation, lawmaking, then you'll be quickly forced to remember, because what will happen is the institution will decay. The institution will only grow and thrive with that collaborative process between the institution and the public. And if people forget that, then the institution will fall to the detriment of everybody, including the citizenry.